I stumbled across an old art piece of mine, an early drawing of like my favorite character ever. And I was like, oh my gosh, it's so bad, but it was cute because he still looks the exact same as how I draw him now, as my current design. And I was like, wait, I should remaster this drawing. And I was like, I should remaster a bunch of drawings. Folks. Is that copyrighted? I scavenged through the deepest, darkest sketchbooks of mine that I could find. And I actually didn't find anything. Where I did end up finding pieces, though, pieces that have been completely destroyed, is the ancient archive of saved snaps between me and my best friend. So most of what I'm drawing is from there. It can't be found anywhere else but our snap history. So you're being treated good today. I don't want to spoil what I'm gonna draw. Like, I don't want to show you everything now and have you be like, this chick is weird. But I will warn you that most of it is Five Nights at Freddy's, because that was all I thought about in early high school. Oh, yeah, and it's all from early high school because everything from before that has been purged. I guess I threw it away. I don't know where it is. So yeah, if you don't like FNAF, tough luck. I'll see you later. I'm not gonna do them all in the same medium. There is one that I will be drawing on paper because I do love drawing on paper. That's my main medium. I feel like that's where I'm best. I only recently got into digital art, like a few months ago, when I finally got around to buying an iPad from Facebook Marketplace, by the way. It was awesome. It was an awesome deal. But I only am just really getting into digital art, so I'm still kind of learning the ropes. So I figured this would be a good time to practice. I'm gonna start with this drawing right here because this is the one that I found first. And I was like, oh my gosh, that's what sparked the entire idea. So I'm gonna start with this one. This is Michael Afton, and this is the earliest drawing of him that I could find. Because like I said, everything else has been thrown away. So here we go. Super pooper quick. I want to restate that all of these drawings were done somewhere between 2020 and 2022. And then for reference, these are some of my drawings and my art now. Wow. Okay, so I'm starting with Michael Afton, and I'm gonna draw him on paper. Oops. Oh my gosh. I just killed Ahmed. Oh my gosh. Hey, I mean, he's still mostly there, surprisingly. Where's his leg? Oh my gosh. I'm trying to move them and these are just falling apart. Look at my hair. My hair. Going to put these guys somewhere safe. Back to the main plot. I'm gonna draw Mike on paper because I already have him in this sketchbook so much anyway. Why not keep him in here, you know what I mean? But like, look at this design. And then tell me this is not the same freaking dude. Tell me that's not the same freaking dude, bro. I love Michael. Okay, so let's talk about it. I absolutely love my design for Michael. My ex-boyfriend told me I draw Michael like I have a crush on him, but baby, I draw everybody like I have a crush on them, except children. Anyways, so Mike's my favorite character, I think, like ever. In my last video, I mentioned how I have a FNAF 4 video essay on the back burner that I'm waiting to release, and that video will explain exactly why I love him. I'm losing my mind right now because how in the world did I catch this snarky smile? How did I do this the first time? Like, how did I do it? How did I catch that? Like, plunk. Like, I'm purposely making your picture look bad type look. I think I did it. Looking back on this footage, I will admit I did not do it. If you couldn't tell the difference, I raised the right side of the upper lip just a tad higher. It really doesn't do anything in the grand scheme of things, but in the moment it was huge. Felt like Bowser adding the last touch to his painting. Anyways, as I was saying, that video will explain why I love him, and in fact the whole 80s Afton family so much. I want to make it really clear though that I love video game Michael Afton, not the movie. I hate movie Michael. Love Mike though. And I'm not hating on the actor. No, Freddie Carter is great, and he does a fantastic job at portraying Michael Afton as an absolute creep. The movie version just goes against everything I've built up in my head for Michael for years. What do you mean he's an evil creep whose only purpose is to fulfill his father's legacy? No! He's just a kid who went through the worst trauma and then dedicated the rest of his life to bringing his family back together and fixing his father's mistakes. And I won't let anyone tell me otherwise. Okay, I have to whisper because it's 4:30 in the morning. And if it sounds like I have a lisp, it's because I got my retainer in. Okay, here's the side by side. Personally, I dig it. I think I did a really good job. I think I captured at least these two. I captured these two really well. Dude, what do you freaking want, bro? This one, I had a hard time with the arm position because I was like, I don't know, I felt like changing it, so I did. But I don't know. There we go. There's the first remastered. Dude! Okay, the first remastered art piece is down. Okay, so I'm taking a break from Mike right now, even though at the point that you're watching this, Mike is already done. But I'm gonna start on the next one. The next one I'm gonna do on my iPad. I think the finished product, at least what I have in my mind, would look a lot better on the iPad where I can try to render it. I'm not good at rendering, so I'm really just gonna try my hardest. But if I can get the vision I have in my mind onto the iPad, then it'll look really good. It'll look really good. But I'm gonna do this one on my iPad while I let my phone charge because I use it to record because I don't have anything else, if you didn't know. And this next one, I really need you to not judge me. I was like 15. I really just need you to... Okay, are you ready? This is... Oh gosh, I'm gonna cry. This is what I'm doing! Well, anyways, there's 3 different drawings in the picture. And I want to do either the bow tie or the smoking one. Do I want to do both? Not really. I kind of just want to get this one done as fast as I can. But gosh, as it stands, I am ashamed of myself for those drawings. But if this remastering actually turns out really, really good, then I won't be ashamed of myself anymore. And I'll embrace it because, let's be real, we've all had a crush on Springtrap at some point. I'm sorry. Gosh. Decided to go with the smoking one. I do think possibly one day I'll get around to redoing the bow tie picture just because I had so much fun drawing this. If I do so, I'll post it on Pinterest or something. Wait. Oh my gosh, that's totally a good idea. I'll put all my remasterings on Pinterest for you guys and link my account. Whoa, great idea, Aerobin. Thank you. Anyways, can you believe I thought these were hot back in the day? Man, I had low standards. But this picture was originally drawn as a sort of commission from my best friend, even though I was the one that was like, oh my gosh, should I draw this? I was baiting, bro. I wanted to draw that shit so bad. There's actually worse, as in cringier, drawings out there somewhere of William Afton, because we can all agree, say it with me now, William Afton is a baddie. Comment a British Royal Guard if you said that with me. Anyways, those drawings have been lost to an abandoned group chat between my tragically dispersed old friend group, so thank the heavens they'll never see the light of day. Now really quick, I want to point out the other two drawings. I have no idea why I gave him one red eye. I think I was going for the Sans look. You know how Sans always has one glowing blue eye? I think that's the kind of thing I was going for. Even though nowhere is Springtrap shown with red eyes. Not even in the movie where they're all fried out of their minds. Alright, here's the finished product. Arabin, what do you think?
I love it.
Very insightful. Thank you, Arrow.
I actually do think I did a really good job with the rendering. That was like my first real rendering, I feel like. Of course I've doodled on the iPad before, but I haven't like really finished a picture. I don't even know what rendering is. I'm gonna be so real. But I kind of just did things until it looked cool, I guess. What I did that I thought was like super easy and made it look a lot better was covering the whole screen with black, making that kind of see-through. I actually don't know how to pronounce that word. I always pronounce it opacity. Like in my head, that's how I read it. But I don't know how to pronounce it. Opacity. I'm just stupid. Anyways, I found it was really easy to do black and then just erase the parts that were supposed to be lighter. Like, I feel like that just added so much more. And then I did the layer of orange, and I feel like that added more to, I don't know. I don't even know what I did. But I like it. No, I actually really like it, and I'm proud of myself, and I'm not ashamed anymore. I'm not ashamed of the current drawing, the new one. The old ones, I am, though. I am. Okay, really quick. Right now at 2:40 a.m. on Monday the 18th, I currently have 173 subscribers. That's crazy. You guys are crazy. My last video, the Tamagotchi Life video, has like 4.5 thousand views. That's crazy. You guys are crazy. I love you all, and I want to kiss every single one of you on the mouth. As long as you're not a child. And as long as you also want to kiss me on the mouth. Oh, here's Skeeter. I want to show you guys my fit today because I'm in love with it. I got this skirt at Tilly's, if you're wondering. The next one I thought would be really cute to do. This one was actually found. It wasn't found in a sketchbook, but it was like just a pile of papers that I kept for some reason. But this is the next one. It's me passed out after eating too much Jell-O, if you can't tell. And it's funny because I know exactly, like, of course I don't know the year, month, and day, but I was going through a huge Jell-O phase where, like, every day I made Jell-O and I ate it. So I thought that would be fun to revisit.
I think it's so funny that Jell-O had taken over my life so profusely that I had to draw an artistic rendition of the effect it had on me and how I felt. I mean, I was getting by Jell-O so hard. Every day I came home from school, made Jell-O, and it just and flipped me and with the other hand. I don't even know where the third one came from, but and finally lifting, and I liked it. Okay, well, I decided to use watercolors on this one because I thought it'd be cool, I guess. I don't know. This is my final product for my Jell-O one. I thought it'd be kind of cute to use watercolors just to paint the Jell-O, and then I can have like a ring of Jell-O around my mouth. I guess my ghost mouth, but there we go.
For this last one I wanted to do, it's gonna be a little bit different. I'm gonna try animating this little scene I made from a TV show I made with friends.
I've never animated before, so I really don't know how it's gonna go. But I'm just gonna go for it and try my best and hope it turns out good. It's almost like that's the whole meaning of life. I got these today. I got these today. Okay, so the show is called The H's and the L's, and the 5 characters, because they all have H and L names. And there's 5 characters. It goes Harper, Harry, Larry, Lily, and Layla. The episode that this comic is from is a FNAF parody. Of course, who could have seen that coming? I'm just gonna show you. So for context of this scene, the 5 of them are working the night at Freddy Fazbear's, and just before 6 a.m., Harper gets taken by Bonnie. And once the clock turns 6, they're like, we should probably go find her, huh? And I'll just show you the rest from here. So, this is what they walk in on, and they all kind of just stare like, we gotta go. So Harry peeks out, sees Chica at the end of the hall, and he's like, we might have trouble. So Harper asks Bonnie for an escort. He walks them out and then puts his hand on Harper's shoulder. She turns around. He gives her a plushie to remember him by or something. She's sad. He's gone. And then they're sitting in the car and it's like really awkward and dead silent. And she's just like, so... I do want to point out what my mom pointed out is that technically the animatronics do have the souls of children inside of them. I guess I didn't think about that when writing this episode, but for the sake, since this is a parody, it's technically not actually Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. It's like, it's a parody. So they're fully aged up adult animatronic ghosts. Okay, let's get started.
So the show was mostly written by me and my best friend. The others had ideas here and there, but it was pretty much just me and my best friend. I have a notebook where I wrote all the episode ideas and where there's some concept drawings. But I want to read you the whole episode outline for this one. The episode's called 5 Nights at a Pizzeria, so like I said before, it's technically not canon Freddy Fazbear's. So... Anyways, it starts here. The group is at a gas station getting snacks. Larry rings up his stuff and he can't pay for it. The group asks him why, and he says he has no money because he doesn't have a job. So they convince him to look for a job. There's a short montage of him going in for interviews and failing, and at the end of the montage, he takes a help wanted paper for Freddy's Pizzeria. He goes to the job, listens to Phone Guy, sees Bonnie, and comes back the next day traumatized. He tells the group about haunted animatronics, and none of them believe him. So they decide to go there for dinner that night. At dinner, nothing happens, and Larry looks crazy. They're all kind of picking on him, so he's like, no, it only happens at night, you guys have to see for yourselves. So they go to work with him that night. Hearing the Phone Guy and seeing the animatronics moving around, they all get creeped out and assumed Larry set this up, and there's people in the suits. Come 5 a.m., Harper turns on the door light, sees Bonnie there, and just stares at him. She's all like, hey. And then he grabs her and runs down the hall. Before anyone can do anything, Layla jumps up and closes the door, brushing her hands off as she's like, well, one down. When it hits 6 a.m., they decide to go find her. They notice there's a camera out, so they figure that's the room she's in. Walking in the room, they find Bonnie and Harper making out. Everyone's extremely uncomfortable, and Layla's like, we gotta go. Harry sees Chica down the hall and says they might have trouble getting out, so Harper asks Bonnie for an escort. He leads the 5 of them out of the building, and before she leaves, he stops Harper and gives her a plush of himself to remember him by. On the car ride back, it's super awkward and dead silent. Larry quits the job.
So I'm almost done with the rough draft of that little animation, and I'm kind of like freaking myself out because I'm like, oh my gosh, I've been working on this animation for like 4 days now. I need to hurry up, and I'm like, maybe I just won't finalize it. Like maybe I won't go through and make it neat, and I'll just use the rough draft. But I have to like keep reminding myself that it's okay to take it slow and like do things at my own pace. I don't need to hurry on anything. You guys aren't waiting for me. It's not like I'm getting paid for this. I'm just doing it for fun, you know, to kind of make myself do things that I know I like doing, and also apparently kind of get out of my comfort zone in terms of rendering and animation. And then Clay from the last video But yeah, I kind of just have to keep reminding myself that I can take it slow. I don't have to finish it all today. And when I do finish it, I don't have to get it out right away. I can work on it until I'm happy with the final product. I am kind of, like, there's a little bit of problem there though, because my next video is on a time crunch. It needs to be done like by the 20th, at least the like creative part of it. Anyways, the animation's taking longer than I expected it to, but I'm gonna do it till I'm happy with it. I'm really bad at making myself do things and finish things. I'm really bad at seeing things through to the end. So this will be good for me.
Okay, so just a few more thoughts before I finish up and show you the final product. So first, obviously this took longer than I expected it, and wow, I got sick of it so quick. I have so much respect for actual animators. Like, I can't even imagine traditional animators where they had to draw out every frame by hand. That's actually crazy. But okay, hey, for my first animation, I think I did pretty okay. Did I bite off more than I could chew? Yes. But did I have fun? Not really. I mean, sort of sometimes. As I finished it up, I was listening to Vessel by 21 Pilots, and wow, what a banger of an album that one is. So that part was fun, I guess. Anyways.
Remember when I was all like, I'm gonna push through to the end, this will be good for me to finish this? I lied. I'm gonna take a break from the animation, and by break, I mean I'm not gonna finish it.
You know, I thought too. I really wasn't gonna finish it. Like, I got to the point where I was editing this video, and I had to go back and watch that clip of me outside being all like, this is gonna be good, like I'm gonna finish it. And I'm not even saying this as an Undertale reference. Genuinely, I was filled with determination. Like, rewatching that little clip, like, gave me my motivation back. Yeah, so I finished it. And I'm happy I finished it. I finished my very first animation ever. And I'm happy with it. I didn't give up. Should we go find her? We gotta go.
We might have some trouble getting out.
Could you escort us?
Okay, I'm done now. I hope you enjoyed. Here's all the final stuff. And here's my Pinterest. Thanks, guys.